Hi there, fellow investors. Welcome to Samsung Stock Analysis. I want to show you why I think Samsung is a very good business right now to consider. So let's jump right into it. First of all, I'm going to show you my quantitative analysis again. So this is my Excel spreadsheet, and you can see all the data here for Samsung Electronics. So we have the earnings per share has been growing with the ups and downs. So from 3,800 to 4,600. Well, that's the estimated one, but 4,700 with the ups and downs. We're in a cyclical business. We're going to talk about that. And so why is Samsung interesting financially speaking? You can see this is the PE ratio, and if we look at the average of the past 5 years. So this is an average of, don't have it on the screen now, but it's 17.95, so 18. And on average in the past years, and the PE ratio right now is 11.66, so we are way below that. And sometimes it was at 36, so we have some room to go upward here. And also consider the PB ratio, which is the price to book ratio. Book value of 1 would mean, okay, it's fairly priced. And we are 2, 1.80, 1.1, 1.5. So it's been going down, and now it's actually below 1. So we could buy just Samsung at the price right now and just sell all the single parts, buildings and stuff, and we would actually make a profit. So this is why it's undervalued right now. And if the price to book goes up to 180, for example, again, then we almost double our investment. All right, so let's just have another look at, so yeah, huge free cash flow. That is also nice to see. And the debt to equity ratio is very low, so we're looking very strong here financially speaking. It could be 10 times as high and it would still be fine. So it is a great opportunity financially speaking. And having a look now at the growth rate right here, so I plugged in 5%. It's not expected to grow very much in 2025, but in 2026, if we look at the Yahoo Finance page, so this is Yahoo Finance, we are at Samsung Electronics, and if we have a look down here, it's expected next year to grow 35%. Even if it does 0% this year and next year it does the 35%, then we have, well, 35% in 2 years, that would be 17.5%. If we plug that in here, we have a potential profit of 186%. So this is just huge. I'm gonna leave it at the 5 right now. And this is it for the quantitative analysis so far. Just want to show you these slides right here from the Q3 results they published. So they're comparing it to the quarter 1 year ago. So we're looking at sales from 67, now 79, so going up. Gross profit up from 20 to 30, operating profit from 243 to 918. Net profit is up, earnings per share are up, so everything going up. That's looking strong. DX, which is the biggest business segment, is up from 44 to 44.99. DS from 16 to 29, and these two have been decreasing a little, but they're the smallest segments, so that's all right. That's fine. That shouldn't worry us too much. Let's have a look at the qualitative factors here. First of all, what do they do? Most of you will know Samsung, of course. They have 4 segments. They have IT and mobile, device solutions, consumer electronics, and Harman. So we're talking about computers, phones, digital cameras. Device solutions would be semiconductors like the HBM chips for NVIDIA that we have been talking about. And of course, we all know TVs, monitors, air conditioners, the fridges, and the infotainment head unit and telematics stuff. So they produce that and they actually sell that. What is their competitive advantage? So as we just saw in the business segments, they have a very diversified product portfolio, and we also saw that they have a vertical supply chain. What does that mean? Well, that means they produce all the key components that they have, like semiconductors, display, and batteries for their electronic devices. They produce it in-house, so they produce it themselves, so they don't depend on other companies, which reduces the risk for them. They are able to invest billions in research and development because they have the huge cash flow. When we saw earlier, they are a big established player with large cash flow. That's what I just said. What are the prospects of the company? They have been dealing with some problems recently because they were not able to get the HBM chips and then the memory chips out as quickly as they wanted to, and Nvidia is waiting for them. So because they want to produce the chips. So that's been in the news, but Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia, is saying, okay, he trusts Samsung highly, so very much, to get that back on track. So that's good to hear, and his confidence in Samsung is also my confidence in Samsung, because if they can turn this around, it will be very stable again, and it's also a part of why the stock has been coming down. But that's exactly why I think it's a good buying opportunity right now. That's what I said. The struggles to provide the HBM chips to Nvidia, but their business position remains strong, even though they lost a bit of market share. And they also publicly apologize for their performance. So this shows their commitment. This shows they're down to earth. They don't think they're the best in the world, like other CEOs. They know they can do very well. They know they're very good, but they also have to deliver. So this is a very sound, very healthy attitude, I think. Who's the competition? So basically, because they have such a diversified portfolio, they are in competition with everybody. So we're talking Apple, Xiaomi, Sony, like this is phones, like Intel, TSMC, semiconductors, Micron, Qualcomm, LG, and Sharp. So they are in competition with basically all the company out there. All right, is the market growing? So this is a brief yes. We can see semiconductors with all the AI, annual growth rate of 8.7%. We can, if we talk about consumer electronics, we're talking about 6.6% because all the AI goes into the consumer electronics. So we are in a growing market here, no worries about that. That's very healthy for us investors. Is the business cyclical? Definitely yes, we can see this from the chart already. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Important for the cyclical businesses that we buy in the when the chart is down, when the price is down, and we should not buy when it is up, obviously. All right, who is the CEO and what is his track record? We're talking about Han Zhonghee. So he is the person actually that apologized publicly for poor performance, which I think is a really cool move from him. So it shows his attitude. He has maintained Samsung's leading position in the TV market for 15 years. His emphasis is on technological leadership. He's known to be a visionary and down to earth. And for example, at a major tech conference, he chose to mingle with the engineers rather than take the spotlight. This is what I like to see. I like to see CEOs that are focused, that are committed, and who are not just there for their own gain. So they actually want to contribute something. And sometimes he is said to interfere in matters beyond his expertise. Of course, no one person is perfect, but the overall picture is very sound in my eyes. So that's good. That's good, I think. What are the risks? So we are talking about problems with the HBM chips that might continue, and Nvidia might actually switch to other competitors even more for the supply here. That would not be very good. So that is a major risk, but they are addressing that. They might get further under pressures in the phone market by Chinese rivals. Sure, that might happen. General market volatility of semiconductors, of course, and the AI hype might decrease. And we have to consider geopolitical risks, like US-China tensions and the threat of tariffs, for example. So my current rating is a buy because of all the information that I gave you. The financials are very strong. The price is very low compared to that. The business cycle is at a low, as you can see, so it's a good opportunity, and it's still a very qualitative business. Here you have my sources. You will find the links in the description down below. And if you would give me a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel, if you think it is of value to you, I would highly appreciate that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.